Okay, so this tells you that this granite or granitoid is post-tectonic. It doesn't have a foliation within it. Okay, this granite is called the Lepel-se-kop granite. Okay, Lepel-se-kop. It's L-I-E-P-E-L.
Not L-I-L-E-P-E-L.
Oh, whatever.
The spoonhead.
Spoon's head, yeah.
Can I write spoon's head?
No, it's spelled out proper. Lepel-se-kop. L-E-P-E-L-se-kop. Okay, so this actually forms part of the post-tectonic spectacle suite.
Spectacle.
Okay, I don't know if Paul told me what its age is. I think so.
Spectacle.
The spectacle suite. Okay, but if you look carefully now, where Mark is crouching and blocking the way, if you look carefully, you can actually see that some of these feldspar phenocrysts are actually partly aligned. Okay, they actually are oriented in one direction or sub-parallel to each other. Okay, so this does indicate that when this granite was intruded, there was some sort of stress field present. Okay, so that is why they are post-tectonic or late to post-tectonic. There was some sort of force being subjected on the granite as it was crystallizing. But it's not as strongly foliated as what you're going to see with the little Macqualand suite. Okay, certainly not. Because most of the phenocrysts are fairly randomly oriented. Okay, also you're finding in here, if you look carefully, there's quite a lot of garnet in this granite. Okay, for example over here. When you find garnet in a granite, it basically shows you or suggests that it is an S-type granite. You guys remember what S-types are?
Sedimentary origin.
Yes, sedimentary origin. So to some extent it suggests that there was melting of sedimentary material to give rise to this granite. Okay. Whether it was actually the melting of the peelites which you saw over there to give rise to it or something else, certainly it had some sort of sedimentary component to the melt. Okay, so this would have intruded around 1030 to around 1022 million years after the Macqua deformation had occurred, around 1100 million years. S-type. Okay, well, let me just show you. I have another cut here with whole family. Really?
Because of the sedimentary origin. Precursor.
Okay, I'm going to take you back to third year igneous petrology. And everybody shudders. Okay, so you guys remember your QAP diagram. Okay, the Q standing for quartz. The A,
Appetite.
and the P. Okay, so if you look at this, basically on this diagram, this is what Paul Macy has done. He's plotted all the different granites in this area. Okay, so you can find the Lepel-se-kop. It's like the grey circle, and it plots in the field, in the center field called Monzo granite. Monzo granite. What used to be called adamelite in the past, but nobody uses that name anymore. Okay, so it's a Monzo granite, which means it has about equal proportions of alkali feldspar and plagioclase. Okay, you can see it's plotting in the center of the diagram. Okay, it's got quite a bit of quartz in there as well. Okay, and also because of the garnet, like we said, it has some sort of sedimentary component. Okay, so most of the spectacle suite actually then plots as Monzo granites. But as we'll see a little bit later, with the much earlier Little Immaculate suite, they also are compositionally very similar. Okay, so the main distinguishing factor between them is whether there is foliation or lack of a foliation. That's the one way you can tell whether it's the Little Immaculate suite, the older variety, or whether it's the Spectacle suite, which is largely unfoliated. Okay, the partial alignment of the phenocryst to some extent is a magmatic type of foliation. Okay, so there was some stress being subjected to the magma as the crystals were cooling, and you're getting some partial alignment of some of the phenocrysts.
Is that why it's sort of located on a small area compared to the whole environment?
Well, it just depends on the surface you're looking at as well. Okay, so
Yes, some
like
parts-
yeah, you're looking at from the top, and it might be and it's sort of like a more sub-horizontal type of layering. Okay, then Mark is again blocking the way. Yeah?
Oh.